Welcome back to Temporal Directive, the Star Trek fan podcast rewatching the entire franchise in chronological order. I'm Gary.
And I'm Tom.
And this week we're watching Star Trek Enterprise's Similitude. Star Trek, the ultimate franchise. These are the podcasts of the Wakefield brothers. Their 16-year mission to watch every production, to seek out life lessons and new inspirations, to boldly watch like most fans have watched before.
Whatever you say. You're the one reading it.
I think that's how you pronounce it. I guess we'll find out.
Righto.
Hello.
Howdy.
We have a special guest today. Hasn't been with us for a while, but he's back. Faja, Jeff. Hello, welcome.
Not really special, but I'm just here again.
How's your week's been?
Pretty good. Pretty busy. Yeah.
Busy?
Yes, incredibly busy.
You don't usually say that. You usually say, meh.
Yeah. No, it has been flat out. It is the end of the year, so everybody's private health is coming up. So everybody is panicking about using it before the end of the year.
Yeah.
So they are coming in to get glasses.
Sure.
Yeah. It's just gone crazy.
Hectic.
Yeah, it is nuts.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was going to be this kind of level.
Oh, well.
It's keeping me on my toes.
That's right. Get those steps up.
Yeah. Oh, it's a woo. Yeah.
Faja, how have you been?
Yeah, good. It's been busy there at the school, winding down for the year. So, Christmas concerts, things have to be set up and things like that. So,
School concerts.
trying to get some outdoor tables.
At a religious school.
I couldn't think of anything worse.
What? Concerts?
Well,
do have a
school
video of
concerts
yours.
specifically. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine?
Yeah.
Yours and Tom's.
I was going to say.
Yeah.
We won't be sharing that on our Instagram.
Why not?
No, we won't.
Okay. Yeah, anyway, it's been busy. Yeah. The school's winding down for the year, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you, Gary?
I went to a conference in Hobart, which was okay.
Yeah.
It was about transgender healthcare for the nation.
Can't be that great because I rang you halfway through it and you said, "Oh, thank God you've rung me. I'm bored crapless."
Yeah, well, I didn't mind the interruption because sometimes those things can drag on a little bit. But overall, the conference was good.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
kind of depressing. It's a pretty sad state of affairs at the moment in the world.
Yeah.
But the conference was all right. And I went to both the restaurants I mentioned last week, the Mexican and the Asian place. So cocktails were consumed and
Yeah.
That
helped.
terrible. Excellent.
yeah. And now I've got a work retreat coming up this week, which I'm also not looking forward to.
No, I wouldn't imagine so. No.
So, yeah.
All fun and games.
It's a real fun way to end the year.
You want an actual retreat, not a work retreat.
Correct.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's less than 60 days before I head off to Disneyland, so I'm just keeping that in the front of my mind. Think of the mouse.
down.
Think of the mouse. Oh, dear. No news this week, but we are just over a month away from the Starfleet Academy premiere, which is pretty exciting to have some new Trek coming up so soon.
Yeah.
Even if it looks questionable.
It does look questionable, yeah.
90210 in space,
Yeah,
but we'll see.
Very
We'll
much
see.
so, right?
Yeah.
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 I can only try it, see what happens.
All right, let's get into this week's episode then.
Cool.
It's called Similitude, I think.
What they going with?
That's how it
Pick a
looks like you would
pronunciation.
pronounce it. Well, that's what we're going with. Written by Manny Kodo, who becomes the showrunner for Enterprise. Directed by Geordie LeVar Burton.
Nice.
This is his 6th Enterprise episode, the second of 3 for this season. after the awful
yeah.
episode
Fuck.
Extinction. So
Yeah.
hopefully this one is better.
Yes.
The original air date was November 19, 2003, and the IMDb synopsis reads: Archer decides to make a fast-growing clone of Trip to help save his life while Enterprise is stranded in a dangerous field with nucleonic particles. That's it.
Okay. Yep.
It did win an Emmy this episode.
4.
Musical composition.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. See, you got me with that with makeup once, so I'm not falling for it again.
That is a good award.
Yeah, I mean, music,
It's
good.
important.
Yeah, it is. Absolutely. Still.
All right. Well, this is considered one of the top episodes of the series, so let's go watch it.
All right.
Righto.
Sounds good.
And we're back from watching Similitude. I still don't know if that's how you pronounce it because they never actually said it.
No, usually they put it in the episode somewhere, but no.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Just call it Sim for short.
Sim. What did you call him? Dupe.
Dupe for duplicator. Duplicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That also would have worked.
Yeah.
Well, what did we think?
Well, was interesting.
Is that it?
Well,
What a thorough, in-depth analysis,
Well,
Faja.
we're all done. Let's wrap it up.
well, it's a moral dilemma, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I actually quite enjoyed that. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very Star Trek sort of story.
Yes.
Yeah, it was quite good and very well acted too. Like I really liked it. Yeah,
Would you have killed him?
straight to the point, huh? The short answer is yeah, I would have killed him. Yeah, I wouldn't have been worried about it. I wouldn't have looked all haggard like the captain did either. I would have just been like, yeah, dude.
Wow. Wow.
Don't know. Someone had to die one way or the other.
Trip was already dead.
Well, yeah.
Trip was already dead.
Yes, but
They should have seen the clone as the last resort. I would have killed Trip and left Sim. I would have had Sim be the.
But Sim, there was
End
no
of the year
There was
guarantee
no
Sim would
guarantee
have
Sim would
stayed.
have survived.
I don't
Like you're
care.
risking both lives by doing that. That's ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
Because you don't know the enzyme's going to work. It's a high chance it's not going to work, and then you're going to risk both lives when you can save one. I mean, it's the risks of it's just silly.
I don't think it's silly.
It's dumb.
I wouldn't have cloned him in the first place, to be honest. But I think it would have been more interesting. I think Trip would have been a more interesting character if he was a duplicate for the rest of the series.
Yeah,
I think that would have been a braver choice for the show.
you think?
Yeah,
Do you think they would have ever covered it ever again if that had have happened?
maybe
Like,
not.
Do you reckon they would have just went, "Oh, he's actually a clone of himself," and then never brought it up ever again, and we never heard of anything from it?
Oh, well, look, maybe.
Because that's what would have happened.
Probably.
Yeah, because
Didn't they do that on Voyager?
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Because that's exactly what they did with Harry Kim.
That's what I
He's
thought, yeah.
Basically, just a copy of himself, but
Yeah, yeah.
we've never heard anything about it since.
Well, they can have their own club because you got Riker, you got
Yeah.
Kim, you got this guy. There you go. They've already started their own
Duplicate club.
organisation, the Dupe Club.
Yeah, Club Duplicate. Secret society within the Federation. I love it.
Yay, duplicates.
Someone should make a skit about that.
Yeah.
Like
And
a
then-
transport accident survivors group or
that's it, a
something.
survivors group. So, how are you all feeling today? Not quite like myself.
I feel the same, but then again, somewhat different.
Yeah, that would be funny.
You heard it here first, folks. If anyone ever does it,
Yeah.
they stole it from us.
That was us.
But yeah, anyway, I still would have killed Trip.
Yeah.
I would have let Trip die.
Yeah, well, I would have killed Sim.
But I wouldn't have, like I said, I would not have cloned him to begin with because,
Well, you see, I would have done it differently. I would have cloned him.
oh, maybe I would have because, like, his natural lifespan was 15 days.
Exactly.
So I probably would have cloned him.
Yeah. And then when you found out that you could have kept him, I get that.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have even woken the fucker up.
Wow.
Like, I would have just cloned him
Dark.
and then waited 15 and kept him unconscious for 15 days and let him grow for 15 days in a room unconscious, and then been like, now he's at Trip's thing. Let's harvest the cells. Done. Then he would never have been an actual person, would he?
Well, yes. Just 'cause
Well,
he's not
sorry,
awake
he would
doesn't
never
mean-
have been a conscious person to have the dilemma psychologically for us.
Well, for us, yes.
I mean, 50% of the people listening would say yes, and 50% would say no, sort of thing. That's what
Probably.
these sort of things are. That's what they are. They're a dilemma.
Yeah.
They're not clear cut, and they're a grey area. So,
This episode was the first time that the scanners were called tricorders.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Just FYI.
Wow, I didn't even notice.
Yeah. Fox said he pulled apart my medical tricorder.
Tricorder, yeah.
Okay.
That's the first time they
too.
said tricorder on Enterprise.
Wow. The
There you go.
language is updating. I like it.
Yeah. All right, let's get into the episode, shall we?
Okie dokie.
We open on a funeral with Archer giving a speech about the loss of a shipmate and how hard it is for captains to do things like this.
Because we care about him.
Yeah, not really. As he gets to the end of his little speech, we pan down and see Trip in a torpedo case ready to be shot out into space. And we all go, what?
Yeah. So,
Except we read the IMDb synopsis, so we knew that there was a
pretty
clone.
obvious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So not much of a surprise. We skip the credits. Then we go to 2 weeks earlier, and Trip and T'Pol getting it on. No, they're not getting it on. They're massaging each other while they're talking about Trip's experiment with the warp drive to compress the animator stream to stabilize warp field at higher warp, which means they can maintain warp 5 for longer and get through the expanse quicker. Hopefully finding the Xindi weapon earlier. Yeah. That's it.
Good plan.
Cut to engineering when they're enacting the plan. Between engineering and the bridge, they're talking about getting it underway. Archer says to do it.
Yeah. Make it so. It all goes well. Everything is running smoothly. Everybody's doing it. They increase
correct.
speed. Everything's fantastic.
It
Everything
starts
works
to get
great.
bumpy when they hit 4.8,
Yep.
4.9.
Yep. He turns on
Then
his
he
little
turns on the
machine.
new settings.
Yep. And it all
And then
goes
it's running
great.
smoothly
Yeah,
and
lovely.
It's great. Everyone's happy and celebrating.
till it all turns to crap.
Yep.
Then everything explodes.
All goes to shit.
Yep.
Hmm.
And the explosions start in engineering.
Yeah.
Then the bridge starts exploding. There's fire everywhere. There's apparently something flooding the intake manifolds. They try to drop to impulse, but they can't because the engine is not responding to orders. Trip jumps on top of the engine and pulls off some hatch thing and plays with some thing in there.
Yeah.
Things and things and things. I'm just saying things all the
Yeah.
time.
Stuff happening.
The stuff and things.
Tech and tech.
Anyway, he stops the engine and he starts to head off the top of the reactor, and another explosion happens and he gets blown over the
Yeah.
other side of the engine and onto the floor.
Across the room. And
All
down.
because they didn't have a kill switch on an experiment they were trying.
Correct.
Like, hit the red button.
Correct.
Pretty much. Yeah.
What happened there?
Or they didn't have like a safety harness when you climb on top of the engine.
Oh, imagine how annoying that would be.
Well, that's
Hey,
what
it's a-
life's
There's
like.
no time.
That's what
There's
life
no
is
time.
these days.
That's what it is these days. Oh, I can't get up a ladder because I need somebody to hold the ladder, and I can't go over 2 meters without a harness.
Without a safety harness. Like,
I mean, I know.
There's no time.
well, that's what this shit is. You have to do this stuff. So he, you know,
Well, the engine,
I've got an excuse
the
because I'm
ship
old.
would have exploded
yeah,
if he
yeah.
had to stop to put a harness on. They would already be dead.
I agree. I absolutely agree. But he didn't follow safety precautions. So.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's aware of that. But the kill switch, yes, they probably should have had a if something happens, this is the button that will stop everything.
Yeah, that'll cut off everything.
Would have been good.
Yeah.
Although they may have had that and it may not have worked.
Well, he did pull a
Because
big
they-
lever thing and hit a button, and he's like, shit. So
Yeah.
that might have been the kill switch.
That's
That-
right.
Yeah.
So because of whatever was flooding the intake manifolds might have overridden the kill switch. It's possible that the accident would have happened regardless of the experiment because of the area of space they were in.
It's true.
Yep, that is correct.
Very true. But he wouldn't have fell if he didn't have a heart.
Disregard the kill switch idea.
But I guess the harness is still valid?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should have had a harness.
The ship stops. T'Pol says that they're inside a polaric field, which is 11,000 kilometers in diameter. The composition is unknown, but there's all these like particles or something that's being attracted to the ship. T'Pol says that's probably what stopped the ship from moving. So it was, it was the particles that caused the problem.
That did look pretty cool with all those little floaty things heading to the ship.
Sure. Hoshi says that there's been numerous injuries throughout the ship, mostly minor except for one. Commander Tucker, he's been taken to sick bay.
Dun, dun, dun.
Cue Days of Our Lives music.
Yeah.
In engineering, T'Pol is supervising the mending of a bulkhead. Archer comes in to find out how bad the damage is, and she says, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We're fucked. It's going to take weeks.
Yep.
Like weeks. Like actual, literal weeks.
We are screwed.
She says that Commander Tucker is going to have his hands full when he's up and running. And he says, actually, actually, you're going to have your hands full because Trip's in a coma and he's probably not going to survive.
And we don't have any other engineers.
No, it's not like there's a whole team of engineers there.
No, that's right.
Not until we clone them all.
Yeah, it's just Trip, right?
Yeah, that's
there's
it.
no. Yeah, he doesn't have a team of engineers or
No,
anything.
no, that's right. No, he's never referred to I'll get my team on it or anything like that.
No.
So there's not a single person that.
Just like there's only one pilot,
Yeah.
one armory officer, one science officer.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one of everyone. Like, ridiculous.
We cut to sick bay. Trip is unconscious with his head bandaged and monitors on his forehead and oxygen tube under his nose. And Archer comes in and asks what his condition is, and Flock says unchanged. But I'd like to show you something. He says that in his little menagerie, he has a Lycerian desert larvae whose epidermal layers secrete a viral suppressant that he uses as a salve for cuts and bruises. Archer's like, and
Yeah.
what?
What's your
What,
point?
what does this got to do with Trip?
Yeah. And if it's the desert, why is it in a big thing of water?
Well, I don't think it was water.
Oh. Well, it certainly wasn't
It was-
sand.
Desert liquid.
Desert liquid.
Cactus juice.
Sure. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. We're found in the cactuses in the desert.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a cacti creature.
Flock says that when it is implanted with DNA from another species, it can exactly replicate that species' life cycle at an accelerated rate. Basically, it clones.
Yeah.
But the clone will only live for 15 days. It's got rapid growth. The Lycerians call it a mimetic symbiote. And they try to keep it secret. Not many people know that they exist.
Yeah. The handy thing.
I mean, every ship should have a couple.
Yeah. I mean, whenever they're like, give us your captain. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
Give us 2 days. It's fine.
I think if these were real, I think everyone would have one, right?
Yeah, I mean,
Wouldn't you have an unconscious clone just in case you needed like replacement body parts?
yeah, that's exactly right. Absolutely.
I would totally do
I'll
that.
have a spare. And,
Yeah.
one just go to work for me when I can't be fucked.
I think if we can keep it sedated on a feeding tube and keep it like whatever. Anyway,
Yeah.
like once it gets up to me, like it wouldn't have eaten all the calories that I've eaten. You know what I'm saying? Once it gets up to my age and has all my memories, just kill me
and then
there's
I'd wake
another
up
you.
in a thin body,
Yeah.
thin and healthy body. Like it hasn't,
Sure.
it hasn't consumed the calories. It hasn't had.
Thin, it's fit, it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. It hasn't had all those years of smoking there when I used to be a smoker. It hasn't.
You haven't drank
Never had
good
one
liver?
alcoholic drink. It's like peak health.
Yeah.
You could go a step further. Let's say you had a sentient robot. Would that be fair
I'm in.
for you to actually transfer everything of yours
Well, that's
into
what
that
happened.
I'm in.
That's what happened
robot
to a car,
and take its personality and everything away, and
Robots
replace
don't
it
have personalities.
and replace it with yours? Is that fair? Like
Totally fair.
Is it?
Yeah, it's hardware.
So you're taking away a sentient robot's personality to have yours.
Well, we're getting way off topic.
Well,
not really.
I'm just jumping ahead a little.
Well, yes. It depends on the robot. It depends.
Because
Does it have a sentience, or is
Yeah.
it just
No.
is it just a blank hardware?
Because if you're talking data, then yes, you're taking away the life, because data is a sentient being, it's got a life, yada yada. But if you're looking at like those other ones that were on like Mars, the just
Yeah.
random ones that are workmen that don't have any.
Are they sentient?
No, they were just like
Well,
point
that's
them in that
different.
directions and say, go and do that.
That's
for me."
different.
And they do that. Like you can have one of them because it's just a shell essentially.
Well, that's my opinion. That's our next evolution.
Yeah, well, that's pretty much it.
I say let's replace humanity with robots. Why not?
Well, that's going to happen, I believe. But that's
Well-
just my belief. I mean, everyone's got a different opinion, but I think that's the way we're
Isn't
all
there
heading.
a movie called that? Isn't there is it Surrogates?
I don't know.
I don't know.
You're telling the story.
I haven't actually seen it, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Most people get
So-
up in the morning, you plug in, and then you've got a robot that does everything throughout the day and stuff. But you're just like plugged in for the day on tubes and things, and then your robot goes out and does everything all day.
Yeah, but that's okay. But that's
Like
sort
an
of
avatar.
that's putting
Yeah, kind of like an avatar.
that's putting us into a robot. I'm talking about robots actually just evolving so that we get left behind.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We don't even have a say, really. It was just going to evolve. Our human race will evolve into to that sort of a life.
Yeah.
So we're going to become the Borg.
Well, maybe not even.
He's
Maybe
saying
even
not
worse than
even
the Borg.
organic.
Borg will be the transition
The
species.
the transition species. Exactly.
Maybe the Borg
Yeah.
without organics, because
Basically.
why would you have organics?
Dad's
But
basically
you got to
saying
start there.
Dad's basically saying we'll create robotics and an intelligence,
and they will
then
be our
will
next
take
evolution. That's the next evolution. So
Okay.
then we spread across the galaxy.
over. Robot, the AI that
The
we
Terminator.
create. Yeah, the AI we create will take
Skynet's
over.
going to destroy us.
Exactly. That's
That
exactly.
will be humans. There we go. We've
Well,
evolved.
That'll be our legacy.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Anyway, but everyone's got an opinion on that.
That would be Dad's idea of what's going to happen. Yeah.
It just to me it makes sense, but
So Phlox talks about a
Yeah.
lava.
Oh, what are we going back onto topic again? Oh, okay. I thought
did
this
enjoy
was the
that.
meaning of the future and life.
I
and-
did quite enjoy that.
Oh, we were going to get to 42, weren't we? The meaning
Yes,
of
the
life.
meaning of life, death, and everything.
Wait, I'm 42.
Well, let's base everything on you.
Only for another few days. Flock says that he wants to implant the larvae with Trip's DNA, wait for the clone to get to the approximate biological age, and then harvest the cells from the cerebral region of his brain to implant into Trip, and both of them would live
Out their lifespans.
out their lifespan. So for the clone, it would be another like 5 or 6 days.
Yeah.
Archer's in his ready room and the doorbell rings and DePaul comes in and she says that they've sent out a team outside to see what is accumulating on the hull. And she said it took multiple hits with a plasma rifle to dislodge this tiny little piece for a sample. And it's composed of highly charged particles, mostly ferric ions.
Sure.
Yeah.
We all know what that is.
Sick of those ferric ions. And a
Troubles
bunch
will-
of different things that they can't identify.
troublesome things, those ferrons.
Ferric ions.
Yeah, I was making a word out of the two.
Yeah, okay, Bradgelina. Archer chucks the sample on his desk and his coffee mug like zoops over to it.
Yep.
And she goes, and it's highly magnetic. Archer says that the longer we stay here, the more these are going to build up. So let's do whatever we can to get the engines back online and get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
She mentions the procedure that Phlox proposed, and he says, I already approved it. It's already done.
Yeah.
It's already happening. And she says, are you aware that the Lacerian Prime Conclave has banned the creation of these symbiotes? And he says, and?
Yeah. He was.
And what,
he,
bitch?
He snapped pretty quick, didn't
Yeah.
he? He's like, we don't answer to them.
Yeah.
What are you saying? I don't give a fuck. Fuck off.
Pretty much. Pretty much. She's like, their living conscious entities will be growing a sentient being for the sole purpose of harvesting its tissues.
Thanks for explaining. Like, you're mansplaining to me. Thank you.
Vulcansplaining. We're going to call it that from now on. Vulcansplaining.
Vulcansplaining. That's a good one. I like it.
Archer says that he's aware of the ethical implications and basically he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Earth need Enterprise. Enterprise need Trip. Tarzan need Jane.
We make fire. We good.
Then we cut to sickbay.
Yeah, okay.
And we see Phlox injecting the larvae with DNA.
Yeah.
Then we cut to a commercial, what obviously is just a black screen on Netflix. And we get a captain's log saying the engines are still down. It's been 2 days since the injection, and there's still shit piling up on the hull. Then we cut to sickbay. Phlox is leading Archer to a giant tub which has a curtain on it.
Yeah.
Phlox says it's rather sensitive to light at this stage. And by tomorrow morning, if all goes well, we'll have a healthy baby boy on our hands. And he takes the curtain off and there's an embryo in the cactus juice.
Yeah.
Not really reacting to light.
No, not
No.
really
But
doing
anyway.
anything.
No.
Then we cut to a little bit later and there is a newborn crying.
Yeah. Phlox feeding the baby.
Correct.
Being
He says
happy
it's
to
a
be a parent.
perfect genetic duplicate, right down to the birthmark on his right side. Even though he wasn't born, he was hatched.
Mm.
Anyway.
Well, not even really hatched. Just come out of a tube of cactus liquid
Juice.
stuff.
Cactus
Yeah.
juice.
Cactus juice.
Delicious cactus juice.
Ah.
We cut a bit later in time and we've got Phlox giving a medical officer's log. He's talking about a name and they've decided to name it Sim. He's also complaining about the baby sleeping or not sleeping through the teething stage. He also says that he may have stumbled across an effective fertilizer for his Orsic fern. Gross.
Ew.
We have another cut to a bit later. Phlox and Hoshi are sitting on the floor listening to a young boy reading a book. Sim has grown to like, I don't know,
8-year-old.
maybe. I don't know, children.
A kid.
A child.
Child.
A disgusting youth. Yeah, he's reading. Hoshi's helping him with some of the words. And then he says, can we just skip to the part where the Martians attack? And she's like, we only just showed you this book. How do you know that the Martian machines attack? How do you know anything about that? And he says that my mum read it to me. What?
Yeah. What mother? You don't have a mother. I mean, what?
We cut to the mess hall. The boy is now like a pre-teenager, and Phlox and Archer are talking about him over on the side, and he's in the background. And Phlox says he's remembering things that happened to Trip when Trip was that age. So Archer clarifies, like, the older he grows, the more of Trip's life he'll recall. And Phlox basically says, yeah, something about genetic sequencing or some shit. But
Yeah.
basically he's going to have all of Trip's memories.
Yeah.
As well as his own. Phlox says that Sim has been starting to ask questions about where he came from, where his mum and dad are, all that sort of stuff, and that we probably need to tell him soon.
How have you not been telling him basically since he was born?
So yesterday.
Yeah, that's right.
They
Since
actually haven't had
yesterday.
time.
I've been a bit busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it.
I did my shift on the bridge. I went to sleep, and now I'm here. When was I supposed to tell him?
Fed him as a baby.
They grow up so quick now.
We cut to Archer's quarters, and Archer comes in with Sim and Porthos, and they're talking about Sim's asking if he can do any tricks, and then Sim notices his statue of Zephram Cochrane, which is also a murder weapon. Oh
Yes.
no, alternate timeline.
That's
Never
right.
mind.
Sorry. And he called it Zephram.
Zephram? Is that
There you go.
Zephram Cochrane?
That's Zephram Cochrane. I knew him. I know Zephram. Fucking.
Sim asked some questions like, did you always want to be a captain? Did
All
your
that
dad
crap.
help with the warp drive? All that sort of shit.
Hasn't got all his memories, obviously.
No. Not yet, because it's only
Yeah, I know.
age-appropriate memories. Then we cut to the cargo bay, and Archer is showing him how to fly this remote control plane thing that he had when he was a kid. The same one that he was flying in the
with
pilot
his dad.
with his dad.
Yeah.
Yep. While they're flying, Sim's asking questions like,
Why do people call me Sim? When my
yeah,
name's Trip?
my parents
Yeah.
call me Trip, but everyone here calls me Sim. Where are my parents? Are they back on Earth? Blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
Archer says it's a little difficult to answer, and then Sim crashes the model plane. Archer says that we can fix it, but let's come with me first.
Mm.
Then they go to sick bay. Archer shows Sim Trip's body, and
Instantly
the kid's like,
recognised
he's Trip.
him.
My parents, they're not mine, are they? They're his. Yes.
Trippy.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh. So then he just basically tells him, you're a copy. You're going to have a surgery. You're going to have an operation because we need a part of you to save him. The kid goes, will it hurt? And the doctor says, not at all. You won't feel a thing. And he says, doctors always say that. The kid just doesn't really care. He's like, okay, can we
Cuts
go
off.
fix the model now?
It's like, what ifs?
Sure, whatever.
That's the plan.
Yeah, very matter of fact. Nobody really cares.
Yeah.
We cut to an external shot of the Enterprise with more of those particles accumulating.
Yeah.
A captain's log says it's been 7 days since the ship stopped, and Sim has basically become a member of the crew. He's been assigned to engineering.
Because the
And he's-
engineers are still fucking useless and haven't been able to do a damn thing. Sorry.
And he's assisting T'Pol in the repairs.
Yeah. I would have just got rid of
Yes.
all those engineers.
He'd be thinking, this problem's been here all my life.
It's true. She did say it was going to take weeks to repair. Weeks.
Still not good enough.
It's been 7 days. It's been 1 week.
Fine.
Give them a chance. Anyway, Sim is now a young man. He walks into engineering and gives T'Pol some waveguides for the primary port bypass, and then tries to take her on a date.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Let's go to the movies.
And
Let's
then
go
when
to
she
dinner.
says no, he's like, it's because I'm different, isn't it? You don't want to do anything with me because I'm 5 years old.
5 days.
5 days old.
5
That's what I
days
meant.
old.
That's fair.
She's like, well, you are a baby. She says, I just think we need to focus on fixing the engines, at least until the current situation is resolved.
Mm.
And he says, I probably won't be around after the current situation is resolved. And he's not wrong.
No, not at all.
Then she gets summoned to the ready room by the captain. So we cut up to the ready room, and T'Pol says warp drive should be functional in 2 weeks. And Archer says that is not good enough
Yeah.
because the accumulation on the hull is generating a diamagnetic field, and it's having a dampening effect. And if we don't get out of here in 4 days, we never will.
I do like how the captain just looks more and more haggard throughout this episode.
Well, I mean, he's got a bit going on.
Yeah, I know, but I like this. It's visibly represented, and I really like that.
Yeah, he looked like shit by the end of it.
Yeah, by the end of this episode, he was fucked. Like,
Yeah.
it was really well done. Like,
Maybe they filmed it on the same day and he was just getting worse and worse after so many takes. By the end of the day, he looked like shit.
Yeah, it's possible because it looked really good. Like, I was very impressed with the makeup on this one.
Wow.
Because it
They're
was
like, keep him awake because we
That's it. Like,
need him to look that way.
Did they just bug him for the entire 2 weeks or something? Like they were just harassing him so he couldn't sleep because he looked really haggard. I really liked it. Yeah. Anyway,
We cut to the mess hall. Sim is now Tucker.
yeah.
And he's eating key lime pie. And Reed comes in. They have a bit of a chat. Sim says he wants to try and blast enough of the particles off the launch bay doors to get shuttles out. And then if we can build up some momentum, we can get the ship out of the field.
Mm.
Reed says the shuttle pods won't generate that kind of thrust. We'd never build up enough momentum to get clear of the field in time. And Sim says, leave that to me. And then we cut to T'Pol's quarters.
Yeah.
Sim knocks on the door, rings the doorbell, whatever, chimes in.
Chimes in.
And asks if he can come in. Asks T'Pol if she's had a chance to look at the calculations.
Are you going to recommend it to the captain? She said already did.
Already did.
Best chance.
And then he just sort of smiles and stands there for a minute. And she says, was there something else? And then he goes on this tangent
Yeah.
about how they used to do neuropressure in here and spend a lot of time together, and asks if there was anything romantic between Trip and her. And she said no. Well, actually, she says, why do you ask?
Yeah.
And he basically says that he has feelings for her and he doesn't know whether they're his feelings or Trip's feelings.
Yeah.
So he's a bit confused. And she says she can't answer that. And that's it.
Yeah. And then gets interrupted, saved by the bell.
Yeah. And we cut to the ready room. And Sim comes in and wants to pilot one of the shuttle pods. And Archer says, absolutely no way.
Nope.
And then there's some back and forth, but basically, why the fuck would he let
Yeah,
him?
that's it. Like, it's the dumbest request ever.
Yeah.
Like, it's too risky on two fronts. Like, you're a fucking idiot.
You're 5 days old.
Yeah, that's it. You're 5 days old. I'm not going to
Yeah.
risk my ship to you. And secondly, you need to be alive.
We need your
because you are
brain.
specifically here to save Trip, who's on a bed.
Yep.
So we can't risk you. So fuck off. Get out of my room.
Yep. We can't let the blood donation drive.
That's exactly right.
In the end, he's like, okay. And we cut to the bridge. Sim is at Reed Station because Reed and Travis are piloting the two shuttles. They shoot at the doors and eventually they get out. And there's a shuttle pod has little grappler things.
Yep.
And they basically just pull the Enterprise out of the field or
Yeah.
get it started.
Yeah.
And then momentum.
With
Happens.
great difficulty.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
something
yeah.
in
The,
space,
yeah.
but, you know.
The shuttle pods start to blow up and shit. And anyway,
Yeah.
it's a drama.
Hmm.
But they do it, and that's done. Crisis averted.
Yeah.
We cut to sickbay. Archer comes in, and Phlox looks devastated. And Phlox says there's been a development. Sim won't survive the transplant.
Yeah.
Archer is pissed.
Yeah.
You told me
Phlox-
you could remove the tissue without harming him.
Yeah.
And he says, yeah, that was based on the symbiotes grown from Lysarian DNA, not humans. Humans are pussies.
Yeah, pretty much. Now, Phlox looks very upset in this
Phlox
scene
is
too.
very
It's, like,
upset.
sad.
Yeah.
So if it was a Klingon, it'd work fine, right?
It's possible.
Maybe.
Well, they've got duplicates of everything.
They do.
That's right. They've already got
They got
duplicates, yeah.
redundant systems all over
So
them.
they wouldn't be as wussy as a human.
Nope. You can stab them in the heart. They got another one.
Yep. Yep.
Two hearts. They don't seem to have two hearts. They don't seem to have a heart at all, really.
Two strong hearts. We come back to sickbay, and now Sim's there. Sim says, why not just give up my life? I've only got 5 or 6 days left anyway.
Which is fair.
Archer says, that just isn't how we see it. Sim's done some research and discovered a enzyme that may stop the rapid aging process and give him a normal lifespan.
Yeah.
Flock says that it was an illegal experiment and that it's still experimental. It might not work.
There's no
There's
guarantee
no
at
evidence.
all. It's highly unlikely.
But it is a chance.
Small.
Sim says he could live out a normal lifespan and that he can't change what happened to Trip, but maybe he can change what's going to happen to himself. And so he's fighting for his right to stay alive. And then we cut to Trip's quarters. Sim's in there, hanging out.
Yeah.
Archer comes in and says, how long have you been staying in here? It's like, just since last night. I was on my way to my room. I came here instead. Archer's
Grabs a photo or aggressively
puts it back where it
on
was
a shelf.
and says, these are Trip's quarters.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch, I know. He says, I have his memories, I have his feelings, I have his body. How am I not Trip? He is. He's Trip.
Yeah. Well, he's,
Trip number 2.
He's a close enough representation of Trip.
He's just Trip.
He's close enough.
He's Trip.
He's not. He's
He
close
is,
enough
though.
to Trip.
But he is.
No.
He is.
He's not. He's close
But he
enough.
is.
He's close enough. He is not. He is close enough.
Sure. Except he's Trip.
He's not. He is not. He is as much Trip as Tom Riker is.
Tom Riker is Trip?
No, as Tom Riker is Riker. Sorry, my bad. Didn't realize I had to say the whole sentence for you.
Well, you left a gap, and you know what happens when you leave
I'm
a gap.
sorry.
Somebody will jump in that gap,
apparently.
They argue about the enzyme. They argue about whether he's Trip or not. Then says, what are you going to do? Are you going to shoot me? Are you going to kill me? Are you going to drag me down to sick bay and kill me? And Archer basically says, yeah, I am actually. I'm going to kill you. I don't even care.
Yeah. The captain does make that point of, we need to, what is it, save Earth or whatever. We need to finish this mission.
I don't have to tell you what's at stake. I must complete this mission. And to do that, I need Trip. I'll take whatever steps necessary to save him.
Yeah. And I would disagree with that because the Trip this version of Trip is as good as the other Trip.
Yeah.
The original Trip. So that is a bullshit argument.
Yes.
100%. If you need Trip, you have a Trip that
You
is
have
going to do
Trip.
it is exactly the same.
You have Trip.
Yeah, you have
It's
a
Trip.
version of Trip that's going to work.
You have Trip.
I'm not going to say it. It's not Trip. But he has all Trip's memories and abilities. He's going to be doing
for a short time.
Yeah, he's going to do exactly the same thing. He'll get you out of that cloud and out of trouble. And if the enzyme works, you'll have him for as long as the other Trip, the original Trip. So you're all good.
We cut to engineering. T'Pol is still running the crew for repairs, and Sim comes in and asks if there's anything he can do to help out. He's still got a few hours before the operation, and she says, you want to spend your last hours in engineering? And he says, why not? The two things I care the most about are in this room. Aww.
Sweet.
But that was a lie.
I think he was talking about the tuna cells.
He was just he was just wanting to get to the bay.
Correct. Exactly. He goes over to a computer screen and starts doing something else. He has rerouted the launch bay controls, and the bridge is alerted to it. And Hoshi says that she's reading one life sign in the launch bay. And we cut down to the launch bay.
He's doing a runner.
Yes, pretty well. He was thinking about it.
Yeah.
He was sitting in the hatch of one of the shuttle pods with a bag next to him, and Archer walks in, and he says, "I was all ready to do it."
Yeah.
Archer says, "What stopped you?" He goes, "Where am I going to go?
Yeah.
There's no habitable planets around, and do I really want to spend the rest of my life floating around in a shuttle pod that doesn't even have a toilet?"
Surely there's a Macca's there somewhere, though.
There's a Macca's everywhere.
Yeah. Shouldn't be that far away.
That's it.
Some Zindi nuggets.
Yeah. Can I get some triple nuggets and some?
Anyway, they have a nice bonding moment, I guess, and Sim talks about how he wanted to make sure that what happened to his sister didn't happen to anyone else, and Archer's said that's why I gave the order to create you in the first place, because we have a mission to accomplish.
Sure.
And Sim says, do me a favor when this is all over. If Trip decides to do any more modifications to the engines, tell him to watch his ass.
And wear a fucking harness.
And apparently wear a harness.
Sorry.
We cut to Trip's quarters. Sim's in there with Porthos, and he gets a call from Flock saying that they're ready. Doorbell rings as he's about to walk out, and it's T'Pol, who says, I love you. No.
Wouldn't that have been good?
She says, I just wanted to say how much your absence will affect the crew, how much it will affect me. And he says, I appreciate that. All in all, I guess I've had a pretty good life. And then she kisses him.
Yeah.
I couldn't have asked for a better going away present.
Well, he could have done. Could have asked for. But, he didn't.
He could have.
Well, the cameras did just cut away. So. Fuck.
We cut to sick bay. Sim walks in, hesitates at the door for a moment. The doctor's in there and he's
Black.
evil looking surgical suit.
I don't know whether they were going for like evil or like
I think it just looks that way.
Executioner
It
or
looks
Plague
pretty bad.
outfit.
Yeah. There's a soppy farewell about you. I don't just remember Trip's childhood. I remember mine. You made a damn good father.
Yeah.
And Flock says, you were a damn good son.
Out of how many sons does he have?
Like 6 or 7,
Yeah.
8,
Like,
12.
You'll be the one I remember. Also, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Scarecrow, you were my favorite.
Well, he didn't have to put up with much for long, did he?
Yeah, well, that's true.
True. Whatever, they kill him.
Well, yeah, pretty much. He goes
He gets
over
on
and
the
says,
table.
you owe me one, even though I'll be dead, so it doesn't mean anything.
Yep. Then he goes, lies on the bio bed, and Flox kills him.
Yep.
Then we have the same funeral speech from the opening, except this time we see Trip
Standing
watching
next to,
the funeral as well. And that's it. The end.
Trip watching the funeral saying, I didn't really know him anyway.
No.
Trip
no
going,
great
this
loss.
means nothing to me, except that the guy kind of looks like me. It's weird.
Kinda looks like me.
Well, you know.
Except exactly the same.
Yeah, except you
including
don't,
the
like,
birthmark.
except you don't usually. Well, he's not looking at the birthmark, is he?
He might
But
be.
he's, you know, you look a bit different when you see yourself straight on like that.
I don't. Do you?
Do you?
When does that happen to you?
You usually look in a mirror, which is the opposite of.
That's what I'm saying. Most of the time, you look in a mirror, which is the opposite. So when you see yourself straight on like other people see you, it's a bit weird. There's a name for it.
I've never seen myself.
There's a name. There's
does.
actually a name for it. There's a particular mirror setup that you can do, so you can look at yourself like other people see you, and it's
No.
called a thing.
Right. Now that we've talked through it, any other thoughts?
Other than it was a pretty awesome episode, I actually really liked it quite a lot. I like when they do these sort of things.
It was good.
Yeah, it gets your mind sort of reeling a little bit over a conundrum. But it was also done well. Like, it was acted really well. Like, the characters were really well. And I really liked Archer. Like, sometimes he really just does a good job. So, I mean, it makes me think that Scott Bakula is not as bad as he is. And then I watch other episodes and I go, oh my God, this guy sucks so bad. He's real hit and miss.
I know you hate him.
Oh, he's so bad. But in this, he was all right. It might have been the makeup.
So his acting is better because I gave him some stubble.
It helped. It helped him.
Apparently so. Jesus Christ.
He
Barbara,
knew-
any other thoughts?
No, just if you're going to create a clone, don't make it sentient, make it just tissue.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or just keep
You
it
know,
unconscious.
why do a whole person anyway? Couldn't they have just anyway? Doesn't matter.
Well, I mean,
But it is a moral dilemma, and you're never going to
Yeah.
answer that. So, but it does make you think, doesn't it? So, I mean, I'm all for, let's say, creating another liver or another something that can be transplanted. But a sentient being to get transplanted parts, that's
What if they
probably
kept
going
him
a little
unconscious?
bit far, isn't it?
What if they kept him unconscious?
Well, there's that dilemma again.
Yeah.
Well, it never lived, essentially, if it's unconscious.
But
right?
it is alive.
Yes,
It's
but
still a
it's-
living thing. If
Yes.
you let it wake up, it would be a sentient being.
Yes, it would be, but it's not because it is unconscious. So therefore, it is currently
But it's
not.
still a sentient being.
But here
it's
we
just
go.
asleep.
We're going
It
down.
has the potential.
Whoa, we're going down the rabbit hole. We're going down that big rabbit hole.
So if it's
okay.
unconscious, I would be more than happy to just done.
Yeah, you would, and then someone else wouldn't. And
Yeah.
this is the whole thing. And let's,
Absolutely. That's
if
why
there's
it's
30
good.
people in this room, there'd be a whole
Yeah.
big debate about yes, no, otherwise.
Yep. Great. I love it.
But, I'm just saying tissue transplants
Yeah.
or growing an
Yeah.
actual organ or something is different to growing a whole sentient
Yeah.
being.
Yeah,
and that,
absolutely.
I mean, I don't know that anyone would want to do that. But,
They are growing tissues and organs.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
fine.
one. That's fine.
That's one thing.
I think that Dad's talking about if they cloning a whole.
Oh, yeah.
person.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who would say, "Oh yeah, I'd love to clone a whole sentient being so that I could take their organs out of them."
So just have backup body parts
was
just
about-
in case.
I'll just grow a back up when I was born. That would have been okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
All right. Tom, what's the life lesson in this one?
I guess the moral basically is that you've got to balance your choices and everything. Your life, your choices, other people's lives. It's not your choice. I mean, it doesn't matter whether you got captaincy or not. Really, you can't make these choices. That's just ridiculous. Like, it's not your life.
So Archer shouldn't have killed Trip.
Well, he shouldn't have made it in the first place. He shouldn't have put himself in that situation.
So they should have just let Trip die.
When we're talking about putting a lesson for us in this, because we're talking science fiction.
Yes.
So for a lesson for us
Yes.
outside of the story,
Yes.
it would be that let other people live their lives.
The right to self-determination.
Yes. It's their choice, their life, not yours.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
let people live how they want to live.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me. All right, let's talk IMDb ratings. Our examples of 1 episodes are Voyager's Threshold and Next Gen's Code of Honor. Examples of 10 episodes are Next Gen's Tapestry and Deep Space Nine's Far Beyond the Stars. With those in mind, what do we want to rate Similitude?
Probably pretty high. So,
We've had a couple of high episodes lately.
we have. Probably an 8 or a 9 again.
Is it on par with the Twilight episode?
Yeah, probably. Was it a 9?
That was a 9.
Yeah, I'd say it's the same as that. Yeah,
Okay.
I quite liked it.
All right, I'm happy to go for another 9. Why not?
Yep.
Done.
Hopefully they just stay on that. And judging by that look, probably not.
Let's just say that next season there's alien Nazis.
Okay. So we are going to be skipping a season in the future. Fuck.
All right, that's it for this week. Faja, thanks for joining us this week.
A pleasure once more.
And if you want to get in touch and let us know what you thought of this episode or Star Trek in general, you can find us on Facebook at Temporal Directive Podcast and on Instagram, just Temporal Directive, or you can email us at wakefield_productions@outlook.com. We'll be back next week with the episode Carpenter Street. Live long and prosper.
Peace and long life.
Bye all.